Here we've set up a nice wide curve to practice weaving, and I'm weaving along with the horse. I'm on her left side and I'm doing my best to keep the rope draped all the time, so she's following my body language, not rope cues. Now we're weaving together in a circle. Once we've curves are good, we can work on circles. We could start with a much bigger circle than this. Obviously, the smaller we make the circle, the trickier it gets. And working on such a small circle is quite hard on a horse to go from one bend to the other bend, so we wouldn't want to do a lot of it at one time. Now I've changed from weaving with the horse to only asking the horse to weave by herself. So asking her to go out and around and then draw back in, asking her to go out and around and draw back in, trying to move my feet less each time and do a little turn there, so she's now going in the opposite direction, and eventually be able to do this standing still in the middle of the circle and just sending the horse around with gestures. And ask the horse to go out and then bring the horse around. You can see how much she's bending to get around there after I clicked. Here's another generalization. The horse is trotting the weave and I'm trying my best to keep my feet still in the middle. Helps to use low obstacles when you're sending them out on a rope like this. Another generalization is to weave backwards. I would start this training this very slowly, just using a couple of markers and only doing a little bit each day, as it takes a while for the horse to get confident. There she stood on it, but she didn't worry when it hit the side of her, and so I just finished the move and gave her a click and a treat for keeping her cool when the cone attacked her. There are 3 different signals. There's a signal for going back straight, a signal for moving her hind end to the right, and a signal for moving her hind end to the left. So there I'm asking her to move her hind end to the right and keep coming to the right and keep coming to the right, and a couple of steps straight back, click and treat for a really good effort. And when we're ready, we can do our weaving at liberty, either starting with obstacles in a straight line or in a nice big circle like this. We're weaving together, and I'm just using my body language, same body language we used with the halter and lead on, but because I never used the tension of the lead touching the halter as my major signals, the horse just simply follows along with all the practice we did when we had the halter and lead on. So that's a fun exercise. And once you're really good on the straight weave or the very large circle, you can weave in a much tighter circle. This takes a lot of concentration from the horse, and it's not easy for them to flex right and left continuously. Now I've changed so that I'm asking only boots to weave, and I stay more in the center of the circle, so send her out and ask her to come on in. Send her out, ask her to come on in, and then a click and a treat for a good effort.